Trust me, I don't give a damn. Hate me if you won't. Been growing up for a minute, man. Yeah, I'm a winner, man. All my niggas win.
Yo, what is going on, y'all? It's your boy Cavell, back with another Mobile Legends video, and in this video we're going to be talking about the 5 things Mobile Legends needs to fix in order to make this game great and probably the best MOBA, especially the mobile MOBA, but probably one of the best MOBAs in the world. So let's get right into it, man. Starting at number 5, I'm gonna say it needs more heroes. Now this is actually something they're consistently working on, so I can't be mad at them about this one. So yeah, more heroes. I just don't want to keep seeing the same heroes every single game. Like, you don't really have that many options, and that actually leads me into number 4. Number 4 is logical hero balance, and it actually goes hand in hand with number 5 because you have to basically balance out the game, because we only have a certain amount of heroes, and then out of those heroes only a certain amount of them are actually viable, and that's just not good at all. Like, there's clearly certain heroes you want to use over other heroes, and if you are very experienced and you really know the game, you know which heroes to pick at all times in order to basically win. But now that's more difficult as you're in the lower tiers and stuff like that, because of how random the meta is, because of how inexperienced the players are, which actually leads me into number 3. Number 3 is some type of MOBA guide. So basically this is a lot of people's first time playing MOBAs. They don't understand how to play MOBAs, they don't understand all the roles, they don't know what an ADC is, they don't know what crowd control is, they don't know a lot of these things. Making this game, I feel like Mobile Legends actually just assumed that everyone would know what a MOBA is, everyone would know how to play, everybody would know the basics, everybody would know to stay by the towers and farm and all of this stuff that, like, I make videos on. They would assume that people, I feel like they assume that people know this stuff already, when no, people don't know the basics. Like, I can't even make advanced guides, because if I make advanced guides, not many people would be able to follow that. And that actually leads me into the number 1 thing, but we're not going to get there just yet. And another reason I can't make advanced guides, but let's get into number 2. The number 2 thing I think that needs to be fixed in Mobile Legends is obviously the lag. Now the lag is a big deal. There's a lot that you can't do when you're lagging. It puts you at an instant disadvantage, and if the whole game is lagging, it just ruins the experience for everyone. So lag is very detrimental to the game, and it's like, why is it there? Let's just get some new servers and let's leave it at that. Get some new servers and make the game better. But the number 1 thing, which I think is the most important thing that Mobile Legends needs to fix in order to make this game a great game, is the matchmaking / ranking system. Now that's another reason that I said I couldn't make advanced guides, because I see a lot of like glorious legends in the community and stuff. They're quick to call me bad, especially when I was a master, and a lot of them still think that I'm a master. But when I was a master, a lot of people were like, yo, how can this guy make tips and tricks and he's just a master? Then because of the matchmaking, I was able to go head on with those same glorious legends in games. They're like, I didn't know you were that good. Well, you're damn right you didn't know I was that good. Matchmaking is trash. So for some reason, like, I was reading this article on the website, and it seems like some type of engineer or architect or something. What is it? He said he was a I don't know what it's called. He said he was something. He worked with algorithms or something like that. And basically what he said with the matchmaking is, it seems like if you win a lot, then you start getting paired with a bunch of bad teammates to balance it out. But if you lose a lot, you start getting paired with a bunch of good teammates to balance it out. And that keeps people playing the game a lot longer. And that's actually the first thing that I've heard when it comes to the matchmaking that makes sense. Because when I first started playing this game, I climbed up through the ranks super freaking quick. Now granted, I started doing tips and tricks videos, and that started actually catching on. A lot of people started using my builds and stuff, and the community got better. But even still, like, one thing that I have never seen is a team that I couldn't go head on with. Like, I really want to be able to test my skills against the other team. I think the ranking system is the most important thing. Now, in other games, like, when I see the ranking system, it makes me want to go so hard. It makes me want to be at the top of the ranks. Like, when I look at the Mobile Legends ranking system, because I'm so invested in what's really going on with Mobile Legends, and I know how broken it is, I don't really see any value in the ranking system. People compare me to a bunch of pro level players and stuff all the time. I want to see how good I am compared to those players that you all think are the best, Because me personally, I really don't think that there is a single player in Mobile Legends I couldn't take on. But that's what everyone should think. We are competitive players. I know some people like are just getting new, and some people are new to this and they're just getting into it. So you might not be as confident as that. But if you have any MOBA experience, if you play any other games, and I've played a bunch of different MOBAs, so it's like I already know how to play a MOBA. I understand the ins and outs of MOBAs, but the matchmaking just ruins the ranking experience. Like, I can't even take it seriously. And like, I see everybody in the community that they're like, yo, you're just a master. I can't listen to you and stuff like that. And I wish that was the case. Like, that should actually be the case. If someone is a master, they should be bad. They shouldn't just be getting paired with bad teammates for some algorithm problems. And that's one of the biggest issues that's in this game. The ranking system should mean something. But most of the Glorious Legends, like I said, it's no secret that I've been put up against Glorious Legends half of my freaking career playing this game. And I think it was because of my win rate, what it used to be. My win rate is probably unrepairable at this point, but it's ridiculous because I went from never losing almost, I could carry anything, to getting paired with bad teammates every single game after game. And it's just like, I don't know, it's actually made me lose interest in playing the game as much as I used to. And I think that that's something that needs to be fixed, it needs to be addressed. I don't know if they're doing it on purpose to try to make people play longer and keep people playing, but it's really just, it makes for a terrible and unfun experience. So yeah, the ranking system needs to mean something, because that's what every single game needs to be successful. Every single competitive game, it needs that to be successful, because the ranking system is supposed to tell you who's the better player. When I go up against a bunch of Glorious Legends and I destroy them every single time, I lose faith in the fact that the ranking system means anything. Like, it really sucks not being able to respect the leaderboards, and because you really want to know who's the better players. Like, that's something that we all deserve to know. That's the reason we're playing the game. If we're not playing to see who's the best, then what's the point of even playing, period? So I think that this is something huge that needs to be fixed, because obviously we all want to know how we measure up against other players and players of around our skill level and stuff. So yeah, something needs to be done about the matchmaking, because I think that that's really going to be what breaks the game. Because I'm not the only one who notices. Of course, the Glorious Legends, a lot of them have egos and stuff. They think they're good, not realizing that there's a lot of reasons that people could be Glorious Legends at this point. A lot of people who started around when the game first came out, it was easier then, because when you're a Glorious Legend then, you could actually go against freaking warriors and stuff. You could play against anybody, so it was very, very easy to rank up. Also, a lot of people were just starting to play MOBAs, so it was easier to rank up at the beginning. And once you get to a certain rank, you never drop below that rank. So yeah, it was just easier in the beginning. And also, there's clearly better countries. There is clearly better countries. Like, everyone in America, we all have the same story. I see people posting like on the forums and everything. They're like, yo, my teammates always just run out. I live in America. My teammates always run out and die a bunch of times. And it's just clear problems that's really, really frustrating to deal with. So that's why this is the biggest thing that I think needs to be changed, because this is the biggest thing ruining the experience. This is a competitive game. I want to compete. I don't want to. What I do now is I hope more than I should. In a competitive game, if I'm better than the other person, I want to win. If my team is better, well, my team is never better than the other team, but if I'm better, I want to win. In Mobile Legends, what it is you're wishing that you get good teammates. Like that's what I do the majority of the time. I don't care how good the other team is, because like I said, I don't think there's anybody that I couldn't face. But when I start a game, I'm like, please don't let my team run out doing something stupid. And every game, my team runs out doing something stupid. So I think that that's what needs to be fixed. That's the number one thing for me. But in the comment section, tell me what you think the number one thing is. Not just the number one thing, what's your top 5 things that Mobile Legends needs to fix in order to be a great game? Now, I know I bashed them a lot. I still love the game. I really love the game. I love the heroes. I love what they're trying to do. But really, the ranking system is probably the biggest system in a competitive game. So this is something that's huge. That's why I spend a lot of time talking about it. And this is something that actually demotivates me from playing, because I can't really see how good I am. It's just something that I find value in knowing how good I actually am compared to other people, but I can't really tell that from the ranking system or the fact that some people are certain ranks, because it means absolutely nothing in this game. And I want it to mean something. When people trash talk me because of rank, it should mean something, because usually it would drive me to, okay, I'm going to get better than this person so I can prove them wrong. Now I already know 9 times out of 10 I'm already better than that person, so there's no, it doesn't drive me at all because the system is broken. So it needs to be fixed. But yeah, let me know what you all think. What's your top 5 list? Write those in the comments section, because yeah, hopefully this video gets seen by some people with some power, and they can really take, if you agree with this list, please write it in the comment section down below, because if it gets seen, they can actually take a serious look at these things and actually make the appropriate changes. But that's pretty much it, y'all. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace out.
Life gets so much better than it is right now. We going so high up, we never will fall down. Told him I'ma make it, where I'm from is dangerous. Niggas get they all just to make it out. Gotta do it for my family. These haters wanna see the end of me, but really I'm who they pretend to be. I gotta make it for my family.